to my channel, and this is week 3 of my Escitalopram update, but it is 2 weeks of taking 10 milligrams. The beginning of the 3rd week was rough. I was very nauseous, but I didn't throw up. I had like goosebumps coming over my body just randomly, and I was still sweating a lot. And I noticed too that there must have been some type of absorption issue, because when I took my magnesium, I would have digestive issues, even with magnesium glycinate, that suggested that I had taken too much magnesium when actually I was only taking half the dose. And then I would have magnesium deficiency symptoms unique to me, which were like the jaw pain came back, painful joints, things like that. So I believe that there was some kind of absorption problem. Sleep. Oh, I continued to take my magnesium glycinate and my glycine, and I could fall asleep, but not 1 hour after I take them, 2 hours after I take them, which is not usual for me. Usually I fall asleep 1 hour after, but then this week, going into week 4, I'm upping my glycine from 1 gram to 2 grams and see if that will make a difference. But my sleep schedule is like totally off. The positives are that I'm still thinking clearly, I'm in a good mood, and PMS symptoms are practically like gone, so I'm not like irritable or I'm not feeling pain. Now today I'm having cramps because, well, today's the first day, but like coming onto it, there was like no indication that there was something happening. So that's good. I did go back to work yesterday because we were down to level 3, from level 3 to level 2, but I was told that 1/3 of our workers could actually stay home and work to, reduce the number of people and make more space between the people that are actually needing to be there. And since I am doing just writing for now, I get to come back home and stay home for 2 more weeks, or whenever they call us back. I also noticed that I'm better like with decision making and putting my thoughts together faster and coming up with a congruent sentence faster. So editing the videos are easier, and I'm not like looking off into space for long periods of time, like because you should see my cutting room floor. It's a lot of me doing so the brain fog has definitely decreased. I have reduced my D-ribose intake down to 2 grams per day, which is saving me a lot of money. And my acetyl-L-carnitine intake is also reduced, but that's just because I'm not at work. So as soon as I am there every day, I will see what kind of mental strain that gets put on me, and I will see how much of that I will need. But I think 250 milligrams is kind of a little bit right now. Now on to some more reading that I've been doing on escitalopram, and one of them said, one of the research papers that I read said that it does affect absorption because of the increased serotonin in your body. So that could be one of the reasons why I feel like I have magnesium deficiency symptoms as well as magnesium overdose symptoms. And according to research, I should level out, and my body should get used to this, and everything should go back to normal, or everything should, regularize pretty soon. Another thing that I also read was that escitalopram is one of the hardest antidepressants to get off of, but it is well tolerated. And for me, the benefits that I'm receiving thus far, it's okay if I have a rough time coming off of it, because my doctor is very, what's that word? She's very patient, and she's very obliging. So I think that she will allow me to wean off of it as slow as I need to, whenever that time comes. I also read that once you have been on antidepressants for some time and you kind of regularize your routine and your mood and everything, for as long as you have been in that depressive episode, this is according to the paper, so for as long as you've been depressed, so maybe you've been depressed like 6 months to a year, so you technically should be on antidepressants for 6 months to a year, and then after you get slowly weaned off over another maybe 6 months, you should be back to your regular self, unless you're back in that situation or something else happens to you. Well, in my case, like, I feel like whenever she takes me off, I will start on, supplements like ashwagandha, and I will try rhodiola again because those were really good. But since I will be like ahead of the serotonin game, like, they should really like help me balance. And so moving into the 4th week, I expect that I should have less of the sleepiness, because I was super sleepy in the 3rd week. I slept like, sometimes I was sleeping for the whole day. It was insane, but that's part of it. So I make a joke and then I say that some of these medication makes you feel so bad you forgot what was bothering you in the first place, and you're like, oh, I'm healed. But I know that's not the case. So I plan to try to regularize my sleep now. Like, I will insist on going to bed at the same time, and insist on waking early, and try to reduce naps during the day so that I can get a better sleep hygiene and a better sleep routine. And I also try to cut down the things in my life that are like unnecessary, and I will talk about that later, like how I do my hair and different kinds of things, to just cut out some time and free myself a little bit. I do find myself smiling a lot more, and I'm a lot more patient, so I plan on exploring myself a little bit more and see like, who is this person that has been hiding under all of this anxiety and under all of this depression. So that's it for Escitalopram week 3. I'm doing great, and I hope that you're doing great too, and I will see you for my Escitalopram week 4 update. Bye.